Hey everybody! Welcome to the Robb Zipp Show. I am Robb Zipp, and are you guys watching football? I've been watching it. You might have noticed I haven't been making any videos since I posted the. Here we go. There we go. If you want to comment, I can put it on the screen like that. I'm not going to put a scroll across the bottom like I typically do. Um, just gonna do this live stream from my living room. I'm using um, my mobile data because my Wi-Fi is out. They think it's the gateway. I guarantee you, it's not the gateway. It's the connection outside. It's a long story. Anyway, I'm here. Um, Streamyard is here. Apparently, that's an example. But like I said, I haven't been posting any videos lately. I was actually going to do a live stream um, last week. Today's Sunday, so yeah, last week, and I just didn't do it. I was bummed. I didn't feel like doing it. So I'm feeling a little bit better today. Hello, there are two people watching. I needed to do this. This company, you know what? So I am using this Craft Geek tripod. I do honestly, legitimately like it. Um, companies send me things from time to time. I'll talk a little bit more of that, but a company sent me something recently, and I want to show you guys this. Oh, so let's put these over here. I got a lot of. I'm doing a lot of show and tell today. Get you a little closer so you can hear me a little better. Oh, ooh, there we go. There's mom. She's watching. Hey, mom. I'm basically going to do a show and tell. When I go through the records, you've already seen it because I'm going to show the records. Um, but first, I wanted to talk about Epic water filters. They reached out to me and wanted me to promote their water filters, and I said that's perfect because I do drink water and tell people how great it is to drink water. So they sent me. No, mom, the internet's not back on. I'm using the mobile data to do this because I have unlimited mobile data. Um, I'm gonna make this a little lower. There we go. But yeah, this is a epic water filter pitcher. So hopefully the data is okay. I am watching football on the other side of the. Here, I'll turn it around real quick. My place is kind of a mess, but you can see the football over there. So yeah, so Epic Water Filters. You can go to their website is epicwaterfilters.com and use the code most epic, and you will get a little discount if this is something that would be interesting to you. The company is from Boulder, Colorado. Um, and here are the instructions. And they said they don't necessarily want me to make a review; they just want me to talk about it a little bit. And this is an unboxing video. So here is this is the filter, and there is some packing material in the box, so we can set. Oh, just set this aside. So this is the water filter. Again, there are instructions in there. Apparently, epic performance. When we say epic, we mean epic. Our proprietary technology eliminates up to 99.9% of the harmful contaminants other filters leave behind, such as chlorine, heavy metals, industrial and agricultural pollutants, and trace pharmaceuticals, as well as over 97% of fluoride. Why settle for anything else? Enjoy up to 150 gallons, 565 liters of pure clean water per filter that will taste all the sweeter, knowing you'll never pay for a bottled water again. Because sustainability, each filter is 100% recyclable. When it finally comes time to replace your filter, take comfort in knowing that it's already replaced 1,000 plus plastic water bottles. Visit our website to learn more about our filter recycling program. Epic for your health. Our filter provides the purest, cleanest water and our highest quality, 100% BPA free, non leaching, medical grade Triton registered trademark. Plastic jug keeps it that way. World class customer experience, 100% lifetime satisfaction guarantee, friendly 24/7 support, no hassle returns, expedited order delivery, promotional discount codes, online water contaminant resource center. Just contact their support email. And there's a lot more stuff on this box, but um, this is the water filter, BPA free. Yeah. Oh, geez, this is. I'm definitely gonna have to read the directions on how to do this. There we go. This is kind of like something that you put in your refrigerator. That's very interesting. Dimu's here. See Dimu? Hey Dimu. The cutest part of the show and tell. Um, so yeah, this is interesting. I will have to read the instructions on this. It looks like there's you put a start and it counts the days. There's like a little battery in here. So basically, it'll tell you when you need to replace this filter. Um, so yeah, I guess you just put the filter in here and then you fill her up. Interesting. And this is a bamboo handle. It feels really nice. My mom says, "Hi, pretty kitty," to Demu. So again, I'm gonna look at this more in detail later, but they just wanted me to show you this. And they also sent me, this is not, maybe this is backwards in here. I'll mess with this later. They also sent me, I want to put this back in the box so it doesn't get stretched up. But it's cool. I'm going to use this. Maybe I've been buying spring water, so maybe this will save me money on buying spring water. And I do feel bad about all the plastic jugs I do go through with that. So that'll be good. And they also sent me a water bottle, a filtered water bottle with a cool artist design here. It's from Jason T. Graves, artist signature edition. But yeah, here's all the great stuff about how it does what it does. Filter, everywhere filter, every tap filter. Oh, it's got two different filters. Okay, so the everywhere filter is used with any fresh water outside, and then the every tap filter is used with trusted or treated tap water. Which I'm not. I don't know if I'm gonna take water out of the rivers and put it in here. I guess you could. I mean, maybe not down here. Maybe in Colorado territory, it's a little more safe to drink the river water. But here's the filters, and then here's a little straw that goes through the filter. So you just hook up the filter to this, and then you hook the straw. Well, you hook. Oh no, this go. I don't know how this goes. Are there instructions? There are instructions, sort of. I'm gonna rinse these off, and I'll use them. I'll use them soon. There's no well, obviously there's no strap, but there's this on the lid. So anyway, Epic filter. Epic website again is Epic. It's not on this package. Yeah, epicwaterfilters.com. So go to epicwaterfilters.com and use the code most epic and you'll get a discount. I think these are great. I'm not a huge fan of drinking out of plastic, but this is BPA free. So, and this is a big bottle. So it's cool that it's got these filters. I don't really like drinking the tap water some places. The best tap water I've had is like New York and Chicago, of all places, believe it or not. The Chicago airport has the best tap water. Anyway, so are you guys watching football right now? The who are these? The Buccaneers and who are the Buccaneers playing? The Commanders. They're about to play. We just saw the Birds, the Philadelphia Eagles, take out the Green Bay Packers. Awesome. Earlier today, the Bills took out. Um, who did they take out? Well, it doesn't matter. So next week in the AFC, the Bills are going to be taking on the Ravens, and the Texans are taking on the Chiefs. The Chiefs had to bye. Houston took out the Los Angeles Chargers, and let me say I have spoken with pretty much everyone I know in LA, and they're all doing okay. Um, it's a tragic. It's a massive tragedy. What's happened there. I wish I could do something to help. Um, if you can donate to the Red Cross or something to help them, I guess the best thing you could do is if you know people there, just check out on them and offer them any help if you can. I've told my friends if you need a place to stay. I mean, my place is a little messy, but we can make some room. Um, yeah, it's terrible, man. What's happened out there, and I still see people live streaming from Disneyland. Orange County has not been affected as much, but Los Angeles County, up by Pasadena and down to Santa Monica, all that swaths of land just completely gone. It is. It's sad. It's sad. All right. So what else? So what? A couple things I've been doing. I haven't been making videos because I've been busy. I've been working at the record store in Old Town Spring, Space City Audio. I know I've had one subscriber come in to say hello since I've been there for like 2 months now. So I'll be there again Thursday and Friday. Um, Governor of California said it'd probably be 6 months to a year just to clear the debris. Yes, so sad. Yeah. There's so many homes and businesses are just gone. And yeah. So, I mean, we don't know how that's going to affect the rest of the country and the rest of the world so far, but I guarantee you, all your favorite TV shows, all your favorite movies that are coming out, some of those are going to get delayed. Some of those are going to get delayed. There's so many people affected. And he's like, oh well, I don't feel bad for rich people's houses that burn down. I do. A home is a home, and most of the houses that burned down were not rich people. They're family homes for middle class or lower class people, um, and rich people. The fires do not discriminate. Fires do not discriminate. So um, you could put a lot of blame on different people why this happened. It's just, it's a dry climate. they did get some rain, a lot more rain recently than they normally did, and that made some of the vegetation grow. Um, and then they always have high winds there, so the vegetation grew. Then it got dry again, so the vegetation dried up, and one little spark is all it took. Yeah, it's families who've been there for decades. Yep. Yeah, mom. It's terrible. It is terrible. Like I said, I spoke to most of the people I could think of whose numbers I have that I could reach out to, and they were all safe. So, but it's still heartbreaking. Anyway, so where was I going? So I've been working at the record store, Space City Audio, just part time to help out. I was actually there today. I wasn't supposed to be there today, but the owner had a family emergency, so hopefully everything's going to be okay there. So I uh, I went in today. Yesterday I did not work, but I did go in. On Friday I was there, and it was dead. There was nobody coming in. So there's a big cabinet full of $1 records. Okay. These are records that are either a little too scuffed or just genres that just don't sell well there. And part all the used records are from collections. And so people bring in their collections, and he'll pick out the stuff that he likes, and he'll put them in with the regular inventory, and the rest of it just goes in the dollar bin. So I got 50 records, 50 records from the dollar bin. But he gave me a half off discount. So I paid $25 for 50 records. And mom, I've already done this show and tell with you, and I know you're the only one watching right now, at least that I know of. So you could probably step aside for a little bit if you want, because I'm going to go through them all. And so I don't know how long this is going to take. But anyway, so another thing I'm doing is once I'm listening to the records, I'm sleeving them. I'm putting them in these plastic sleeves. So that was actually the back side. This is the first side. So I did listen to this yet. I did listen to this yesterday. Every Hawaiian record I've took, everything, every Hawaiian record, and then there's a lot more other kinds of random stuff. There are different reasons, but I love the Hawaiian records. I listened to this last night. I love it. This Phase Four stereo from London Records. It's it's beautiful. I mean, look at this lovely lady on the back. They cut her off in the front. That's weird. They cut her off. But you can see her more in the back. But all the hits, all the hits, and it sounds great. So that's the first thing. So that's like I said, I'm putting them in these plastic sleeves as I listen to them. So just like baseball cards, just like comic books, records are collectibles that you should protect. So I've been foolish by not getting these sleeves sooner, but I'm going to sleeve up all the records that I have, and then all these other ones. So first one. All right. I also like movie soundtracks. Um, Here's one from a movie I've never seen called Hometown USA. Now this, have you guys seen this movie? It looks like a ripoff of American Graffiti, kind of like made in the what's the copyright on here? 1979. So like yeah, totally a ripoff of American Graffiti, but it's got all the songs from the 50s and 60s. Little Richard, the Penguins, Jerry Lee Lewis. Um, my dad was looking at this and was like, "Oh yeah, it's got a lot of good music." So when dad comes over, he can come listen, but it's in perfect condition. I don't think it's ever been played. Like there's no dust or anything on here. If you can see that. There are a couple of like like tack holes, and the cover is kind of colored, discolored. I think this used to be white, so I'm thinking that somebody just put this on the wall with some tacks and just used it as decoration. They never listened to the record. They just bought the record as decoration. That's crazy. And they were probably smokers. Um, are those from the original artists? Yeah, yeah, they are. It sure is. Distributed by KTEL International. Made and printed in the USA. Yeah, but it's basically a compilation. Like the movie was made in 1979, but it's set in 1957. So it was Heaven in 57 is what it says. So you have all original artists here. All right, going on to the next one. Yeah, that one's kind of smells a little bit. This one, A String of Pearls, a tribute to Glenn Miller. Um, I got this because this was new. It's still in the shrink wrap. I got this for 50 cents. It's still in the shrink wrap, and it has been since the 50. Let me see, is there a copyright? I don't see a copyright on the outside. Um, it's from the 50s or 60s, but that's why I got this one because it's still in the original shrink wrap. I'm gonna open it and listen to it, but isn't that I had to get that for 50 cents, man. Come on. All right, we've got A Theater Party, Andre Castellanellis and his orchestra. Anything Goes by Cole Porter, Music in the Air from Jerome Kern, Count of Luxembourg, and The Merry Widow. So this is orchestral movie music, and I love orchestral movie music. And again, well, this record it's not 100, it's not like near mint. It's probably, I'd say, good. It'll probably play fine. There is an aroma to these as I shuffle through them. The Longines Symphony Society proudly presents In a Sentimental Mood. Uh, I don't know what it's about, but it was 50 cents. And so there's like there's a couple of big scuffs. It might skip, but it's okay. Again, in a sentimental mood, you can listen to that. Hello Dolly and other favorites. So Leo Adeo, I think we've got a couple of Leo Adeo albums. This one's dirty. This one is dirty. So it needs to be cleaned. I am getting a record cleaner. I think it's going to be here in a day or two, actually. But I'm going to make a video at the record store with the record cleaner. So we'll see how we get. Here's a Christmas album. I grabbed all the Christmas albums too. Anything Hawaiian, anything Christmas, um, anything I thought was just interesting. The 50 guitars play the world's greatest hits. I Brazil is the first track. The Mexican Hat Dance is the last track. Being played by 50 guitars, I have to hear that. Some of this stuff you're not gonna find, and again, it's in like perfect condition too. This is I would call it near mint. Um, there, the if I can get it back in the idea of playing this, hearing 50 guitars play. Um, some of this stuff is not. Some of this stuff is not available on streaming. So I kind of feel like I'm rescuing a lot of these. Hey, the Celtics beat the Pelicans by 1 point. Oof. All right. I also like the Boston Celtics. Here's golden piano hits from Ferrante and Teacher and their orchestra conducted by Nick Perito. Um, Look at this gatefold album. This is beautiful. Apparently, it used to be owned by somebody named Joe. You see a lot of that, and this is in great shape too. A lot of these are in great shape. Oh, mom stopped watching. All right, so I'm doing this to the ether again. Mom. I went through all these with my parents yesterday, so I don't blame her for stepping away. Martin Pinza, Mary Martin, Ezio Pinza, South Pacific. I love these gatefold albums. And this is the backside. This should be the front cover with Rogers and Hammerstein. Music to the Broadway show South Pacific. This one's a little dirty, but it still looks good. All right. Hawaiian Holiday. This one, the record cover is falling apart, and there's no sleeve inside, so the record has cardboard dust on it. But it'll play. I've got enough Hawaiian stuff in my collection now that I could do a DJ night at a tiki bar. I legitimately could. This one I just thought was cool. They're riding on the railroad. It's got Casey Jones is coming round the track, coming round the track. Roger Williams, Somewhere My Love, I'll remember. Some more movie themes here. This one I just thought looked interesting, but it's an orchestra. Frank Comstock and his orchestra. Just a little dirty, but Columbia Records. Like just the art, just like the cover art on these. Like you're not going to see this on Spotify. Like these back covers and stuff. I'm Here's another Hawaiian Holiday. I really did enjoy, and it's dirty, but it's in good shape. This is the original plastic. This is going to come off. I'm going to leave it on here right now. But Terry McKee and his band. Here's more Hawaii and hi-fi. Like I said, we're going to see more Leo Adeo and his orchestra. Again, everything Hawaiian. Elmer Bernstein conducts Gone with the Wind and other great movie themes. I tried to get all the movie themes, all the Hawaiian stuff, all the movie themes. I even had to get a Guy Lombardo album. Guy Lombardo and the Royal Canadians, they're playing our song. I mean, it's got the original sales sticker. It was discounted at $367 when they bought it. Is it 2 record set, Continental Gold? Both records in here? Yes, they are. Yeah, this is cool. Another orchestral musical passport to nostalgia and richly colored sound pictures. Look at that. Look at that. They've got the Hofbrauhaus in Munich. I've been to the Hofbrauhaus in Munich. Out of all these other towns, the only Ein Prosit, what you sing there. Oh, these are the places. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll listen to this. A medieval Christmas. This is a Renaissance Christmas from the Boston Camerata. So, yeah, there's some Hebrew, there's some Spanish. Yeah, this is interesting. Medieval Christmas. Another orchestral record. And actually, this is funny. On the back here, there's a stamp. This came from the Killeen Public Library. So either this was played a lot or it was not played at all. And look at this plastic um, record sleeve. Oh, it's stuck to it. Yeah, this sat in the library and nobody ever checked it out. it's it's in pristine condition. It's in pristine condition. Um, I know that they sell. Look at how the sleeve is. They sell anti-static record sleeves. I know Space City Audio does sell them, so I might get them. I don't know. I have an anti-static brush I can use, but things once you get into like record collecting, there's so many little things you can buy that just gets more and more expensive. There's a Pete Fountain album. I've got you under my skin. Pete Fountain is a master of New Orleans clarinet. I saw him in a New Orleans parade once. I don't think he's alive anymore, but I did get to see him when he was alive. The Living Strings play Henry Mancini. I love me some Henry Mancini. I got a version of the Pink Panther soundtrack, and it's too scratched up. But Living Strings playing Henry Mancini, and then A Taste of Honey by Martin Denny. Martin Denny is the king of the tiki jazz. I actually already have this album, but this was 50 cents. I might have paid like $10 for mine. Um, I'm just gonna buy. I can't not buy Martin Denny if I see it. So Martin Denny. I'll have two copies of that album. I don't care. Just thought this was funny. Slim Whitman. He does a version of Edelweiss on this. Till we meet again. We've got this one. This guy right here. This is another double album. So I got two albums for 50 cents. So I paid 25 cents per album on these double albums. Gabriel, I know you're subscribed, but hopefully you don't get mad if you see that. Out of Africa soundtrack. Again, buying all the soundtracks. This is a album about the sea called The Sea. I'm gonna go these a little bit faster. Rainy Night in Rome. Here's a comedy album by the sensational Rusty Warren. Yeah, this is. I'm looking forward to listening to this one. This is gonna be maybe Echoes of Hollywood. So some movie themes from back in the day. So had some Hawaii holiday records. Here's a Rio de Janeiro holiday record. This could also be played in a tiki bar, so I can add this to my tiki grouping. Is Petula Clark's greatest hits. There were a few Petula Clark albums, but I figure let's get her greatest hits. She was friends with the Beatles. I think she might have toured with the Beatles. I don't know if she ever dated any of the Beatles, but she was like the biggest British pop star for a long time. Number one track, Downtown. We all know that song. Christmas album, John Fahey, Christmas Guitar, Volume 1. I did not see a Volume 2. Told you we'll see more Leo Adeo. Who's Leo Adeo and his orchestra? Musical Orchids from Hawaii. This album here. Okay, I saw the Bob Marley biopic, and they were influenced by the soundtrack to the movie Exodus to make their album that they called Exodus. and I actually tried to buy it on eBay. I paid for it, and then the guy was like, "I don't know what happened. I can't find it." I got it for 50 cents. Um, the sleeve is real beat up, but the record looks nice. So I'm gonna listen to this, and it's a little dirty, but it should play fine. I'm gonna be inspired just like Bob Marley was inspired 50 years ago. We've got those memory years, volumes 1 and 2. It's just kind of sentiment, a sentimental journey. 7/18/81. I don't know what that somebody wrote on here. 7/18/81. I don't know. 1981 maybe. July 18th, 1981. These were given to somebody. Some more movie themes. Some more Ferrante and Teicher. This looks like an inner sleeve. Um, there's a number 4. This is side 4 and side 5. South Island Magic. So I don't know what happened to the other one. So this, yeah, this is part of a set. Unfortunately, we don't have the rest of the set. Oh well. Another Ferrante and Teicher Love in the Generation Gap. This one opens up. You pull the album out from. You got to open it up to pull the album out. I don't even think I pulled the album. The album is not in the sleeve. Oh, but it isn't. It's a little dirty from somebody's hand, but aside from that, it's in good shape. I'll put this in the sleeve. It was not. Actually, the sleeve is actually pretty cool looking. I'm getting a peek of it. Oh, look at this. Look at that. The corner's got a little dog-eared, but that is beautiful. I love that. And it says United Artists Records. So it's the wow, from United Artists Records. That's what that is. That UA. That's so cool. That's such. That was something that they did in the early '60s. You're not going to see that again. Let's see, is there a copyright date on here? I don't see it on the actual record itself. The record is a little dirty, mostly from somebody's hands. Actually, I just rubbed it off, so it might not be from someone's hands. But yeah, that sleeve is super cool. This album cover is super cool. I don't know if the music's cool, but I like the design of this of the sleeve. I could see why this got folded in. There we go. I got it. I got it. I think. Go in there. Oh, okay. This one's gonna be a weird one to put. Hey mom, welcome back. She says, I'm back. I'm still going through these records that you've already seen. I'm gonna go by Music for the Fireside, Paul Weston. Classical music. There's not much classical music in there, but I got Beethoven Symphony Number 5. Here's another Earl Grant Beyond the Reef. So some surfing music, some more it's instrumental. Again, I have so much music to play at a tiki bar. The Enchanting World of Ferrante and Teacher. La Danza, the Hollywood Bowl Symphony Orchestra. This is a cool, look how shiny cover this is. Main themes from spectacular movies by the Hollywood Studios Orchestra, Hawaii, Alfie, and more. Hawaii, Island Mood, Stars Over Hawaii, and Alfie. So, kind of an interesting collection. Manitoba Christmas Carols. So, another Christmas album. Here's the soundtrack to Dr. Zhivago. I'm almost done with the records here. Got a Vanilla Fudge album. I don't know why this was in the dollar bin, honestly. Um, yeah, the record's not in bad shape. Carmine Appice is the drummer. So yeah, should not have been a dollar. This should not have been 50 cents. And then the last thing is a 3 record deluxe set, 50 years of Broadway music going from 1927 to 1977. Um, yeah, it's got one track from each year. Old Man River from Showboat is the first track. And the last track is Tomorrow from Annie. Tomorrow, tomorrow, the sun will come out tomorrow. Tomorrow's just a dream away. So yeah, I went on a little shopping spree yesterday. So I got those, and then I went to my parents' house, and then when I was coming back, I decided to go to Goodwill. I don't know why. I haven't been to Goodwill in a long time, but I just looked in their CDs, and I got a Stan Getz CD. I think I'm gonna start buying these jazz CDs. I'm really a fan of jazz, and it's hefty. Why is it so hefty? It's got a thick booklet, but you got to look at them. The CD looks great. Um, so yeah, it was $2.99, so $3. So the cost of 6 of these records, I got one CD, and then I also got the three tremors. The Three Tremors is a band, but these are the Three Tenors Christmas, and it's still in the shrink wrap. So something to listen to in Christmas. But I was going to the register, and they got their special stuff behind the register. And I looked and I was like, are those speakers? Yes, they were. There were 4 of them, and I got them all. Optimus Bookshelf Speakers Pro LX5. These were exclusive to Radio Shack, and I asked her if I could open one up and see inside. Look at this. New, new in the box. New in the box. Never been opened. I'm not going to even pull it out. Um, I got a good deal. New in the box speakers from Radio Shack. Radio Shack isn't known for having the most high end stuff, but um, it wasn't the lowest end either. It's not the Walmart brand. So, um, yeah, custom manufactured in Malaysia for Radio Shack, a division of Tandy Corporation, Fort Worth. I don't see a date on these, but um, catalog number 40-4061A. So I might keep 2 and sell 2, or I might sell them all and use the money to get some better speakers. Might sell the 4 of these to get 2 good speakers. Um, so I'll see. The owner of the record store did say that I got a really good deal and that these are good speakers. So he might be interested in them. Um, we'll have to see what he says. I'm gonna ask him. Like I said, his family's going through something right now, so that's why I had to come in. Wednesday, my dad has a doctor's appointment, so I'm taking my dad to his doctor's appointment on Wednesday. I'm working at the record store Thursday and Friday, and then this weekend, I might see my friend Sean. Him and his wife are coming into town. What else I want to talk about? So I'm real ADD. Okay, you guys probably know this already. And so I haven't been making any videos lately because I haven't done anything. I've been working, and I've been going to the movies, and I've taken my dad to the doctor a couple times. Um, he's okay, I think. um, but I've got that Regal Regal membership, so the unlimited. So I go see a lot of movies. So I've seen so far, and this year I saw Mufasa, the Lion King, which was I thought was great. It's the best, the one of the best Disney live action movies that they've made recently. So I do recommend that. I saw I saw Sonic 3. It's fine. It's entertaining. Um, I saw uh, Nosferatu, which is pretty. Oh, okay. So he doesn't have the appointment on Wednesday. Okay. All right. Thanks, mom. So I still had it on my calendar because I thought they still wanted to see him. So, all right, mom. So I don't know what I'm doing Wednesday. I'm free on Wednesday. Um, they do this thing where on Monday nights you pay $5, but if you have the unlimited, it's included, and it's a mystery movie. And I saw on Monday, I saw Better Man. It's the Robbie Williams biopic, but instead of an actor portraying him, it's still an actor, but it's a chimpanzee. It's a chimpanzee, and it's funny. Like, it's a mystery movie, so we didn't know because Better Man actually opened this weekend, but we saw it on Monday before it opened. And since it was a mystery, nobody knew what we were going to see. I asked some people going in what they thought it was, and they thought it was some other movie. And they're like, "Oh yeah, if you look at this, you'll know that it's this." They were wrong. So it was called Better Man. Is a biopic about Robbie Williams, who used to be in Take That. He's a singer from England, and but instead of a young man playing him, it's a chimpanzee, like from Planet of the Apes. And honestly, I want to say that made it so much better. Like if it was just a young actor, I might have been kind of bored, but because it was a chimpanzee, it was a lot of fun. The movie is about him becoming. He wasn't a great man. He lost his wife, um, and she went to basically his rival, that's a true story. This is all a true story. Um, because of his drug abuse and stuff like that. But I liked it. The people that walked out missed out, I think. Um, so I would recommend it. And then I actually saw it 1.5 times. A complete unknown. The Bob Dylan. Uh, it's kind of a biopic. It's a biopic of his early career. Um, I liked it. It was really good. And the coolest thing about that movie is that Timothy Chalamet, who played Bob Dylan, sang and played guitar. And I think her name is Monica Barbero. She played the Joan Baez role. She sang and played guitar as well. Um, Edward Norton played Pete Seeger. He sang and played guitar. And they weren't lip syncing, they were doing it all live. It was that was mind blowing. And Timothy Chalamet doesn't sound exactly like Bob Dylan, but he sounded like an actor playing Bob Dylan. Does that make sense? And Monica Barbero, who played the Joan Baez, I like her voice way better than Joan Baez's voice. So be that as it may, it was entertaining. I saw it. I was watching it one night, and then the fire alarm went off, and it was cold outside, so I just left and I came back and watched the movie again. Um, so I saw it 1.5 times, and I liked it. Uh, Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan is a better songwriter than he is a singer uh, or musician, but his stuff some of his songs are really good. He's got like over 55 albums. And so this is just like his early part of his career when he went from like being a unknown folk guy to just like an electronic rock guy. So I liked it. It was entertaining. On Tuesday, I'm gonna go see The Last Showgirl. That's the new Pamela Anderson movie that's been getting critical a pray. It's gonna be getting critical whatever. It's got good reviews. I know Den of Thieves 2 is coming out, and that was one of the movies that some of the people thought were going to be playing at the mystery movie. Thankfully, it wasn't because I haven't seen Den of Thieves 1. It is available on Max, but right now I'm streaming this on mobile, and I'm doing this in my living room instead of in my office because my internet is down. My I have AT&T fiber, and it went down Friday night, and I went through the whole rigmarole, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna send you a new gateway. Your gateway is bad," but I guarantee you, it's not the gateway. It's back where the line is. Um, it got ran over. The garbage trucks run over it. So I don't know. I have to figure something out. If you've ever, I know my mom's probably the only one who's ever seen what the garbage truck has done to my back curb, and my back driveway. It's destroyed from the freaking garbage truck. Um, can you sue your garbage company? I feel like I might have to get them to stop doing that. I need to put up I need to put up some barriers or something, some bollards, because it's probably not just the garbage truck. It's probably some of my neighbors who are lazy and cut corners. I have some terrible neighbors, honestly. Some trashy people living. There's some decent people that live in the neighborhood too, but there's some trashy ones. Anyway, yeah, so me and my mom and my friend Jamie, who you've seen Jamie in some of my videos, several of my videos actually. We're going to Meow Wolf Radio Tave tomorrow. I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm not going to make another video there because um, people are still watching the video I made when it opened. But we're just going to have a fun time. I'm sure I'll take some fun pics for my mom and for Jamie. So if you're Facebook friends with either one of them or Instagram friends or whatever, you'll see some of those pics of them. And yeah, we're just gonna have a fun time. Just gonna go walk around the radio Tave. Maybe we'll try some of the food in there. They have some weird food. There's a dive bar inside, or we could eat at St. Arnold. St. Arnold has good food. You don't have to drink to enjoy St. Arnold Brewery. They have really good root beer and ginger beer. I've never had their ginger beer. Um, Sorry, I need some water. I need to. Uh, they used to call their fries the best fries in Houston, so we'll see if that's still the case. But yeah, hopefully we can go to St. Arnold on tomorrow, and yeah, so we're going to definitely going to Meow Wolf, and then on Tuesday I'm going to go see at least one movie. Maybe I'll see another movie. I've seen pretty much every movie in the theater. Um, every movie that's playing, I've seen it already. So this the one thing we don't have anything to do. It's cold outside. It's been rainy. It's like I just don't want to do anything. I do kind of want to go out to Big Bend National Park. I kind of want to go camping and kind of be in nature um, on MLK Day. I kind of want to be away from civilization on the 20th. So I don't know. I got a nice tent. Uh, I might try to find a campsite that has one of those shelters though, because the tent when it's cold outside and you're warm inside, there's a lot of condensation that builds up. That's what wrecked our camping trip a couple weeks ago. Sorry, I'm watching the football. Tampa Bay's up 3-0. It looked like the Commanders were about to try to score, but the uh, the Buccaneers stopped them. So it looks like they're going to go for a field goal. Who do you guys want to win the Super Bowl? I mean, the Texans are going to play the Chiefs next week, and I don't know. I don't see the Texans beating the Chiefs. I didn't think they were going to beat the Chargers, but they did. So They just looked so bad against Tampa Bay. Not Tampa Bay, excuse me, against Baltimore on Christmas. I'm looking at the TV in Tampa Bay's. Oh, they're going for it. Oh, it's 3rd and goal. That's why. Oh, touchdown. That was easy. He was wide open. All right. So now Washington's up 6-3. It's about to be 7-3 if they make the extra point. So, uh, yeah, I'm not sure what I got going on. I'm going back. I put in a bid for my schedule. My flight attendant coworkers, if you're watching, if you end up watching this later, I will be back in February. I'll be back to the friendly skies. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on reserve schedule, so I don't know how often they're going to even call me. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Um, Hopefully, I'm on the late reserve schedule and not the early reserve schedule because I do not want to be called in the middle of the night for a 4 a.m. showtime. That is my least favorite part of the job. I suffer from sleep apnea. I'm sleeping with a CPAP machine, so being called in the middle of the night is it's no good. It's not like I'm gonna come home and go to sleep at 3 o'clock in the afternoon expecting a phone call at 1 in the morning. I can't do that either. So it's rough, man. It's rough, but I did bid for all the lines, and then at the end I bid in and the latest reserve period on, but I saw there were a lot more early reserve than anything else. So if I get sent on trips and get some nice layovers, I'll make sure to vlog whatever I do. I'd like to get another San Juan layover. I know we fly direct from Houston to San Juan, Puerto Rico. I'd like to spend more time there. I'd like to just go there and like rent a car and drive around that island. There's more to Puerto Rico than just San Juan. San Juan is where all the tourists go. So I have a friend that owns a pizza shop down on the beach, east of San Juan. So I'd love to just pop in and surprise him one day. That would be really cool. He's from New York. He's from New York City. He's from Manhattan, so I know the pizza's probably pretty good. So anyway, I'm finished with the show and tell. I'm finished kind of explaining to you guys what's been going on. Um, I don't know if somebody wants to do something on Wednesday. I don't have anything going on Wednesday. I don't know. I might be dealing with this internet crap on Wednesday. So I like to keep busy. So my house is kind of a mess because I'm always not here. All right. Well, let me know what you think. What should I do with these speakers? Should I keep them? Should I sell two of them? Should I try to sell all four of them? Should I try to ask if yeah, there you go. Turbo ACs. That's exactly. You're right, mom. Yeah, Kevin from the Turbo ACs owns that pizza place in in Puerto Rico. Yeah. Yeah, I'm more of a metal guy, but Turbo ACs are a high energy punk band that I love them. I've loved them forever. So they played the first Zip Fest in 1998 at my Boy Scout place. I don't think I'll ever put together another Zip Fest. That was a lot of work for nothing. But it's good memory to look back on. So yeah, that's how I got to know the Turbo ACs. Yeah, and you went with me to see him before too. You saw him with me another time when they played some venue in Houston. I don't think they're really playing much anymore. Maybe we could go to Puerto Rico. Yeah, mom. They fly. My airline flies straight direct to San Juan. So if you want to, let me know. It's not cheap there. So just let me know. All right. All right. We're right at an hour, so I'm gonna end this. Thanks for watching. I'll be making some content soon. Probably not as prolific as I was last year, but I'm not gonna make videos just to make them. I'm gonna make videos when I do stuff. So, and I'm not gonna overlap. Like I'm not making another Meow Wolf video. I am gonna make more Meow Wolf videos, but not the one in Houston. I did buy an annual pass that I can go to all of them. So Las Vegas, Denver, Santa Fe. I've been to Las Vegas before, but I haven't been to Denver or Santa Fe, the original. So I want to go to Denver. Our airline does not fly to Denver anymore, but Frontier does. So we could pay a little bit and fly on Frontier to Denver when it's not so cold. I also want to go to Casa Bonita. That I want to make a video when I go to Casa Bonita. I do have the founder's card. Anyway, I want to go to Denver uh, to see the Meow Wolf and to go to Casa Bonita, and then I want to go to Puerto Rico, go to my buddy's pizza shop, and drive around the island. Rent a car, rent a Turo. You can rent all kinds of cars in Turo. So, all right. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the zoo on Wednesday. I'll have to look at the weather. My first zoo trip of 2025. Usually, when I make a first zoo trip video of the year, that video does really well. I just got a dislike from somebody. I just got a visible dislike. What the heck? How did that even pop up? The zoo, you guys don't like the zoo trips? I've never seen that before. I just popped up on the screen. I saw a dislike button. All right. All right. Bye, haters.